Everybody, welcome back to Kreationz. I'm Damien, your host, and today we're tearing apart our Audi. We're almost done getting rid of this roller, but if you have ever had to get inside your Audi door here to either fix the frame, the glass, the power motor, or any of that, you can take the frame out very easily and then work on whatever you need to work on and put it back. Or if you have to change the frame, then this is the video for you. So it's a lot of stuff to go over. Let's get some work done. I have to unlodge this cable system. So just kind of, I put my thumb on it just for protection so it doesn't break anything, and pull it out. And then you gotta finagle this, push it up. Fall out. Now this long piece, you got to pop this little thing out as well. Here, just put something under here and pry it up, this little thing. This piece will go with the lock. We haven't taken the lock out yet. Now I could have taken this part of the lock out and with this, but we don't want to. So this piece is already disconnected. That was the handle. Remember when we took the panel off? You got to watch that video to get to this video. And then we just located this. Now we're gonna work on these bolts here, and then we're gonna pick the whole thing up. All right, so first of all, when we do the door, I just wanted to show you this sneaky little thing right here. There's a little, you can see it right there, this wee little screw. And it is a Phillips head, but you're not going to be able to get it out with just a regular Phillips. You have to get a 0 or a 1. It's so tiny. And that'll release this rubber around the side here, so that this rubber's attached. You can pick the whole thing up. Now, right here, you got to release one sensor. And then right here on the power motor, you just squeeze two of these together and pull out. These two tabs right here. All this has to come off so that nothing's connected to the door. And then right here, you're gonna have this. Mine has a zip tie. I don't know if it came factory like that or. All right, so we took the sensor out from right here, and then we released the tape down. This was already part of the dash, or the panel here. This and this was already released. This was part of the panel. It's already released. You're gonna have to get this power motor off. So you squeeze these two pieces and wiggle, and it'll come off. These two, and then right here we're gonna cut that wire tie, or this zip tie. We're gonna cut that. This whole thing is gonna drop down, and then we're gonna be free from all this. You know, if you take these off and pinch these, you can put them back on. You know, they have a little squeeze here, like an arrowhead. You can move them and you reuse these on the door. And then these, you just have to use a piece of tape and tape them up again. You can pull these out. You can get a little thing that'll wiggle those out and pull them out. But I'm taking this out and we're scrapping the car, so I don't really care. But for you, I would get the little tool and pull them out, or pull them out with a pair of vice grips or something, you know. So everything is disconnected here. Now we're gonna use the T30. There's a bolt here. There's one on the inside down here. And there's one right here, and there's one up here. I'm gonna bring you in and show you all four, and then we're gonna take them off. So there's a bolt right here. There's one at the bottom. There's one on the inside right there. And there's one on the outside. I'm gonna crack one just so you can see it. And then we're gonna go. All right, so this is a T45. And I just got a 3/8 ratchet. It's not even a nice one, a T45. I'm gonna stick it right in there, crack it loose, and they're not on there too tight, surprisingly. And after a couple of turns, you can just take it out by hand. You're gonna take 3 out by hand, and the last one, you're gonna have to hold the panel so it doesn't fall because it's just connected by this stuff. So you're just gonna take these out. I'm gonna take the other 3 out, and then when I'm ready, I'm gonna pull it out in front of you. So I find it easier to do the bottom 2 so the weight doesn't shift, and then take one of the side ones out, and the last one is one of the top ones. And it's easier for me because I can stand up and hold this up, whichever hand you are, and take the bolt out. So this would be my last bolt. I'm holding the frame up, see? And I'm taking the last bolt out. That way it doesn't fall. Once I released it and I cut it from it, then here's your door panel. I mean, this is like basically the whole door. The door weighs nothing now. If you're going to make a race car, this would be great for the Audi. It just guts itself. Now you can take this piece off and go mess with the glass. You can change the glass from here. You can change the regulator from here. You could change the power supply from here to move it up and down, the power motor. There's also a piece inside here. If this rail ever goes bad or gets bent, but all this is good, you can take this out, push the door back out, and then buy another one of these. You just pop this off. There's 2 13 bolts in here, and this will slide out as well. And then we're gonna go ahead and take this lock out. So just because you made it this far, I got a little joke for you. So this is just a little extra. Like when I do take everything out, if I'm gonna scrap a car, I take this wiring harness, but since I traveled all through here and I can't find it, I'm just gonna take these cutters and start cutting it out here, you know? So you can see what I'm doing. Out, and I've got all the connections that went to the door. Now I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh well, you know, you can't really use that, but yes I can. If this ever breaks, one of these connectors break, all I have to do is cut it off with this line and resplice it into my Audi or into a customer's Audi and save them a lot of money than buying a whole new wiring harness. Because if you go to the dealership, they're gonna cut whatever is broken out and splice it right back in. So why not save the wiring harness as well? But only if you have a scrap car like we do.